Hello YouTube, this is YourTubeAdvisor with some good advice for your channel. You know, everybody who has just started out on YouTube will run into the same problem. No matter how good your first videos are or how much time you put into them, you are not getting noticed enough. The most important reason for this is that there are about 200 new videos on YouTube every minute. So the bad news is, you can't just sit back and wait for people to discover your videos. If you don't do anything about it, it won't happen. The good news though is that there is a powerful way to overcome this problem and to find a good audience for your videos. You have to find your community and become a part of it. In this video I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. Before you start finding an audience, it's important to let people know exactly what they can expect from you. You don't want people who visit your channel to be confused as to what your channel is about. That means it's also important that you yourself know from the start what your channel is going to be about. I knew from the start that I wanted my channel to be about helping other YouTubers. I chose a name to reflect that mission. I made a channel design and avatar to go with that, and I made some first videos about that theme. You can't miss it. This channel is about YouTube advice. If you're still unsure about how to find a focus for your channel, I have a video for you that goes into much more detail about this. If you feel confident that your channel has a good focus, great! Let's find you an audience. As a starting YouTuber, you're like a lonely star in the galaxy, surrounded by millions and millions of other stars. They don't know you, and you probably only know a handful of popular stars that inspired you to create your channel in the first place. If you look at it this way, it almost seems impossible to ever get noticed in that enormous crowd of video makers. But if you look more closely, you'll see that some stars are connected to each other. For example, these two little stars could be subscribed to each other because they both share the same interest. And they could be part of a bigger network of people who share that interest too. This is called a community. Your job is to find a community that you want to be a part of. First, you have to decide what kind of videos you want to make, like vlogs, sketches, tutorials, reviews, music or something else. Then try to find channels that match your interest. You can do this in 3 ways. You can use the YouTube search function, you can use the website recentvideos.net to scout through recently uploaded videos in your category, or you can look at the channels that you already know and like to see who else interacts with those channels. I really suggest that you don't pick the insanely popular channels. I mean, interacting with channels like Ray William Johnson or Fred is pretty much impossible because they get thousands and thousands of comments already. Try to find channels that are around your subscriber level or slightly above. Once you've found a couple of channels that you like, subscribe to them and perhaps add them to your friend list. Those channels will be the first stars you're connected to. Okay, now that you've successfully connected to a couple of channels that are similar to you, interact with them. Watch their videos, rate them and leave supportive comments. If you do this, 2 things will happen. First of all, that YouTuber will definitely notice you. It's shocking to see how few people actually take the time to write good, helpful comments nowadays. So if you do that to someone else, that YouTuber will definitely appreciate it and probably look at your channel as well. And even better, the other people who are connected to that YouTuber will read your comments too. And they might think, hey, that YouTuber seems very nice. I wonder what kind of videos he or she makes. In other words, with every nice comment that you write, you create a perfect inviting link to your channel. And if you keep doing that, it won't be long before you become a respected member of the community that other YouTubers love to interact with. This method really is an honorable way of getting more subscribers, because unlike cheats like sub for sub, it's a win-win situation. You make a difference in the lives of other YouTubers and you generate a lot of attention to your own channel at the same time. When I started doing this on my first YouTube channels, I almost immediately got a lot of nice comments and messages back. And I made a lot of new friends that made my YouTube experience a lot richer. Well, that's it guys. Please let me know what you think of this video and subscribe to me for more solid YouTube advice. Keep filming.